Have you ever wondered what was the most expensive set ever sold on retail by the LEGO company? Well, I sure hope you have, because that's what this list is going to be all about. Now, in researching this list, we obviously only counted official retail prices, not anything coming from third-party sellers. That's all for another list. We did count LEGO Shop at Home, as they come straight from the manufacturer and generally always sell at retail price, unless there's like a sale or something. We also organized this into price points because multiple LEGO sets will sell for the same price. And we also included the year of release and the parts count given by LEGO's customer service for all the sets for your guys' convenience. The prices are all in US dollars, as we in the channel are based in the US and most of our audience kind of come from there too. So anyhow, disclaimers all aside, let's jump right in. My name's Jonathan Juan and I present to you the top 10 most expensive retail LEGO sets. Number 10. At $279, LEGO's cheapest of the most expensive options sits right on that line between $250 and $300. While not exactly what you would call affordable, the two sets that were sold at retail at this tier were 2016's Bucket Wheel Excavator and the 2009 updated edition of Mindstorm's NXT 2.0. They featured 3,927 pieces and 620 pieces respectively. While Mindstorms does have a below average price per part ratio, that's definitely to be expected, considering that the robotic functions are an intrinsic part of the Mindstorms line, then they would obviously cost more. Number 9. Coming in right under $300 at $299 is 2008's Taj Mahal, with 5,922 pieces to claim to its name. There's also the 2014 Ultimate Collector's Sandcrawler with 3,296 pieces, and the recently released 2016's Porsche 911 GT3 RS with 2,704 pieces. Now, the Taj Mahal is definitely the best cost-effective purchase, claiming about almost twice as many parts as either of the two other sets offered at this price point. Good luck trying to buy it now, however. As of the current time of this recording, the lowest available price for the set used on BritLink is sitting at the low price of $1,000. So yeah, better break out that piggy bank. Number 8. The only set coming in at this odd price point of $319 is 2013's Sydney Opera House. The set only boasts about 2,989 pieces, but to be fair, there is a lot of specialized tan bricks that aren't exactly too common in other sets. It's still a cool design that's more intricate than the other usual LEGO builds. Number 7. Another kind of odd price point in the list is $339 for 2013's Education EB3 Core set. This set was designed for use in schools and is basically the EB3 update to the LEGO Mindstorms line, with several parts missing. It has 547 parts, which is to be expected. Again, it's the LEGO Mindstorms line, the robotic parts cost a lot. Number 6. The tier with the most amount of sets in it, $349, seems to be a popular price point for decently expensive LEGO sets. 2013's Mindstorms EB3 is the full update to LEGO Mindstorms, coming in with barely 50 parts over the Education Core set we just saw at 603 pieces. 2015 saw the release of the Shield Helicarrier with 2,996 pieces, and 2016 saw both the Ghostbusters Firehouse headquarters and the Disney Castle released, with 4,634 parts and 4,080 parts respectively. Number 5. LEGO Star Wars dominates this ranking, as the only two sets of this price point of $399 come from the theme's Ultimate Collector series. 2008's Death Star has 3,805 pieces, while 2011's Super Star Destroyer has 3,152. While the Super Star Destroyer definitely looks impressive, it is kind of hard to argue against the Death Star's extra 650 pieces for the same price point, especially when 24 minifigures are involved. Number 4. Now, I know what you're thinking. This small bag of parts costs $484? Well, yes and no. 2010's Window Exploration Bag is actually part of LEGO's Serious Play line. The set actually contains 4,900 pieces given in 100 individual participant bags, meaning that about 100 people get a bag with 49 parts in them, including a LEGO minifigure. Number 3. LEGO Star Wars strikes back with yet another dominated ranking at the $499 price point. This one consists of 2007's Ultimate Collector's Millennium Falcon, with 5,197 pieces. It also has 2016's updated re-release of the Death Star. Now, this new Death Star only has 4,016 pieces, which, if you remember the piece count of the original version back in 2008 that we just mentioned, puts it only about 200 extra parts for a $100 price hike. At the time of this recording, this has been met with quite a bit of backlash from the LEGO community. However, it must be pointed out, the set has 19 very new and extremely detailed Star Wars minifigures. If you factor in the cost of printing these very detailed minifigures, and do some math to adjust for inflation, the price hike is not as bad as it initially seems. Number 2. Jumping up a full $260 from the previous price tier is yet another LEGO Series playset, selling at $759. This one has 2,455 pieces and features a large assortment of parts, noticeably Technic parts. It's designed for about 10 to 15 people to use in the workshop to show, and I quote from the LEGO set listing, the relations and connection structure of the business landscape of its network of interdependent agents. Or, in other words, it's there so people can physically build little lines to connect bricks with, so they can learn something about business. If you actually want to know more, it's probably best to, take the workshop. Finally, the number 1 most expensive LEGO retail set is the Identity and Landscape Kit, selling at a whopping $789. This 2,735 piece collection contains a large assortment of system and Duplo parts, again as part of LEGO's Serious Playline. Now, if you haven't already figured it out, LEGO's Serious Playline is geared towards businesses. They're basically visual construction tools for businesses to assemble workshops and team building exercises in a professional work environment. So the Identity and Landscape Kit in particular is for creating strategic planning or organizational development. The price to parts ratio on these sets is pretty abysmal, but that's because these are for use with the LEGO Series Play method to teach employees concepts for their work. They're not really for hobbyists, collectors, or really general consumers. For almost all of you watching this video, you're definitely better off investing the cost of a set into literally almost anything else. Unless you happen to be the CEO of a major company, in which case, by all means, consider buying this. And shoot me a message too, I kinda need a real job after college. Anyhow, that was the top 10 most expensive retail LEGO sets. Now, normally we ask people to post their own list in the comments below, but this one's kind of empirical. There's not much you can do to argue with official price points. So instead, just comment with what set listed here is the one you think you'd want the most. And as always, comment and subscribe to our channel for more LEGO news and discussion. Again, I'm Jonathan, and I hope to see you guys again.